for LeBron James, who sits down with us now live on SportsCenter. LeBron, congratulations, man. I just was joking as we were watching you with your kids. I took my daughter mini golfing on Father's Day. You win. You win. You're sitting there with all the hardware. How do you describe tonight for me? I just said a moment ago, it seemed like a Rocky fight. How do you describe it?
I mean, Scott, you said it. It was just like a Rocky fight. It was back and forth. I mean, the team that we played against, one of the best teams I ever played against, and obviously having 73-9 wins, they didn't just do it because the competition wasn't that good. They were great. To be able to bounce back and play the way they did after last year winning it, it was unbelievable. So they gave us everything we had. We tried to give everything we had to them, and like you said, Scott, it was definitely like a Rocky fight.
Now, I've heard you say it many times. You guys are down, you're down 3-1, and how do you figure it out? How do you get, hey, we got to go back home, let's win. I get all that, but you singularly, you have to be the guy that leads. Was it different in these last 3 games?
I don't want to say it was different. I think it was just a sense of calmness for myself. And when I was calm and I was confident, the other 14 guys just was like, okay, let's follow them. And I told those guys, listen, we're going up here to Golden State for Game 5, where not many teams have been successful. But at the end of the day, in a 7-game series, we got to win on their home floor anyways. Even if we win all 3 games at home, we still have to win on their home floor. So let's do it in Game 5. And if we can do that, then we send ourselves back home with a Game 6 in front of our home fans, and we know we were very good. We had only lost 1 game in the playoffs.
Right.
And that was them in Game 4.
Where's that calm come from? Where'd you find it? What gave you that calm?
Scott, I can't even lie to you and say that I know. I don't know if it was the movies that I was watching. I was off social media throughout the whole playoffs. Obviously I knew how many different conversations was going on about how we were done. The Cavs were done.
Right.
Another year down the drain. And, I don't know if it was, watching The Godfather. I don't know if it was watching, the movies that I was watching, or just being home, seeing my kids run around and letting me know, listen, this game is definitely a huge thing in my life, but there's other things that's more important. So that just gave me just a sense of calmness. And when I got to the practice facility, when I got to the film sessions, when I got on the bus, those guys saw it.
There are going to be people that are going to turn this into a career-defining thing for you. And I know you don't care about people, but I care about you. For you, what does this represent?
No, this represents everything. I mean, I won 2 championships in Miami, and it was something that I wanted to do, and it's something that, me and my teammates did in Miami. We definitely gave everything that we had. But just knowing that 50-plus years in Cleveland has been just since Jim Brown hasn't seen a championship. Understanding the Ernest Biner fumble, Elway 99 yards, understanding Jose Mesa in the bottom of the 9th, not being able to close out. Understanding me being in the finals in 07, getting swept by the Spurs, and then last year, losing 4-2 to the same team. I just knew what our community and our city in Northeast Ohio has been through for the last 50-plus years. So, that's where all the emotions came from.
I've had the opportunity to ask a lot of athletes some version of this question, whether it's Tiger back in the day or whoever. When you have a picture in your mind of something you hope might happen, and then it actually happens, how do you compare the reality compared to the picture in your mind?
Man, Scott, it's the greatest feeling in the world. I dreamed, I envisioned, I talked about, I wrote about this actual moment.
Right.
And I know the man above, he gave me a hard road, but I know the man above never put something in front of a man that he can't handle. And that was just my whole mindset, no matter how tough it got throughout the whole year, all the way to the finals, being down 3-1 versus a team that's been 73-9, and hasn't lost many games at home. I just kept that in my mind. The man above has never put someone in front of a man that he can't handle, and that allowed me to just be calm. And this is everything. I envisioned it, I dreamed it, like I said, Scott, and to see it come to fruition is it's a thing of beauty.
I believe that there is respect, because I heard you talk about it, this team you just beat. And I know you have respect for the other guy that won the MVP, but I also think that and correct me anytime I'm wrong, that there was some personal motivation here to remind people who's who and what's what. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong.
For 13 years, I've put everything to this game. From Rookie of the Year, to MVP, to All-Star MVP. And for 13 years, I've been here. I've been a topic of conversation for 13 years, and you definitely use some of that as motivation when people just, act like, the Janet Jackson song, "What Have You Done For Me Lately?" So I just always go back to a Jay-Z song, "A Star Is Born." you know. And if you guys back in the studio, go look it up. You'll listen to it. And I just always listen to that, but I was always stay true to the game. And I know what I'm capable of, you know, not only on the floor, but also, you know, off the floor as well, you know, with my leadership and what I bring to the table. So, yeah, I don't need no extra motivation, Scott, but, you know, it's not bad to get some every now and then.
Understood. You've been very patient. The other night I had JR sitting down where you were, and I played the sound of his daughter. It was hysterical. He fell out laughing. I just want to play back for you. This is you in the locker room. You have heard this because you said it, but our viewers haven't. So this is you in the locker room.
How's it feel?
Oh, fantastic.
Bringing the
Unbelievable feeling right here, man.
You ready to go home to the city of Cleveland?
I can't wait to get home to our people.
Hey, RJ.
I can't wait to get home to our people. They deserve this. They deserve this right here.
You told him you was going to give it to him.
I told him.
I told him.
Sorry.
You're going to go back home. You said you wanted to throw him a parade, and now you're gonna. Can you? I don't know if you've seen the pictures yet. They're going berserk in the land, as you call it. Can you imagine that picture?
Oh, Scott, I can't. I cannot imagine what's going on in our city right now. But like I said, I can't wait to get home tomorrow. Our fans deserve it. And I can't wait to step off that plane, you know, at our airport and just hold that Larry O'Brien trophy up in the air. It's for them. They deserve it.
Happy Father's Day. Congratulations. Well done. It was a remarkable show. But somewhere around here, there's a chair, and I don't care what anybody says, that's still my chair.
You still got my chair, Scott? I need my chair, all right?
I tried to tell you.
I need my chair.
I tried to tell you that was my chair. Hey, listen, after tonight, my man, you can have the chair, all right? It's your chair. Thank you, LeBron. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Scott.
Yes, indeed. LeBron James,
Yes,
the MVP. Well, that was something. 27, 11, and 11 after back-to-back 41-point games on the way to something that's never been done before, erasing a 3-1 deficit in the finals. Cleveland, you got your championship. The man said he was going to do it, and he did.